everyone, Violet here. I just wanted to show you my PetitePlanner Folio system by Erin Condren and show you really fast what I've done with it, and then I'll do an unboxing. I got a bunch of new Petite planners to go in this folio, so I'll do a detailed walkthrough of those planners, but I wanted to show you really fast how my system works. So all of the things I've included here are from Erin Condren. So this is the folio. I have added charms, a V, and a beautiful crystal. Ignore the pen marks on my hand. That would be from this pen. It's an Erin Condren kaleidoscope pen that I put on the side with this little sticker loop, pen loop. And what's crazy is these are meant to hold 4 petite planners, and I actually have 6 in here, although one of them is not actually by Erin Condren. I'll show you that, so we can just quickly look through what I have in here. I'm planning to be able to switch them out, so that's why I have a bunch of petite planners coming. So I have a daily planner, and this is actually the undated one, so that I don't use it every single day, but I want to be able to use each page so I can put the date on there and go ahead and use it. I have budget plan, which has been really useful. There's a spending summary for every week, as well as a month at a glance. You can do your budget. I'm just doing a quick walkthrough of these, but we'll do a detailed one with the unboxing. I have this meal planner one, which is pretty lovely. You have every day of the week, you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you have a shopping list, meal prep strategy. And I'm pregnant right now, so I have the Oh Baby pregnancy journal. And let's see, if we look at the 3rd trimester, it's super cute. Every week you put your weight, your belly size. It'll tell you how big the baby is. You can write down any cravings, write down your health, your water intake. Then you've got a nice big blank spot that you could use for photos, for ultrasounds, for reflections. So this has been so nice. And I also have the self-care petite planner. This is really lovely. Every day you write a positive thought, you track your mood, your sleep, your dreams, write down what you did for self-care. And at the end of the week, you have a reflection, and you also have tracking, so you can track your habits. This has been so nice during this time. And lastly, what else I fit in here, this is not Erin Condren, but this is a moleskin, just like a paper, flimsy journal, and I go through these like crazy. It's just a blank journal. I use it for morning pages, so every morning I write 3 pages of stream of consciousness writing, and that goes in here as well. So that is how I've set it up. To fit so many petite planners in here, I use this jump band method, which I got off of a YouTube tutorial. So you add jump bands, and that's how you can fit more in here. I could do a tutorial maybe another time. That is my planner, and let's get to the unboxing. So in a beautiful box with tissue paper, which I tried to capture the opening of it, but I actually had my camera direction flipped the wrong way, but oh well, I haven't opened any of these yet, so we'll be taking a first look together. I do have 8 new petite planners. Like I said, I'm having 5 of them plus 1 journal, just plain lined journal, in my folio system right now, but what I'm going to be doing is switching them out. So 8 was probably a bit excessive, but I really wanted to see all of them, and you get a better deal when you order 4 at a time, so that's how I ended up with 8. And let's take a look at what I have. We'll just go one at a time. All right, so first we have this travel journal, which I'm going on a trip this weekend, a little trip to my partner's family excited. It's this really old log cabin built in 1912. Anyway, I'll be bringing this travel planner with me so I can get started on it. So here it is, really beautiful gold. You can see it's shiny. Always take the scenic route. All right, travel journal. So it looks like here we have planning, flights, rental car, lodging, to-do lists, packing lists. This looks really useful. Places to visit. So this would be great for planning out a really extensive trip and a trip itinerary, what you plan to do on each day. Okay, cool. So it looks like we've got daily spreads. So this would be a whole day. Daily adventures. You can say the weather, what you're seeing, what you're wearing, what you ate, reservations, favorite moment, a little spot for a picture, and what you spent. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it seems pretty useful. I don't know if I'd want to actually know what I spend when I'm like not at home in my own habits, but I guess that's the point. Cool. So it looks like for planning of the trip, I like to know the number of things that are in a planner. So you've got planning the trip, and it looks like 7 days of it. So this would be 1 day, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you go to the next trip. All right, so this will be trip number 2. Let's see how many trips this planner actually holds. That was trip number 1, this is trip number 2. Three. 4. All right, so it looks like we have 4 weeks worth of trips in here. So this definitely makes sense why it wouldn't always be in my folio. It would only be in my folio if I was on a trip. All right, so you get 4 full weeks of trips, places to visit again, places to visit next time, and 2 dot grids, 4 dot grids. And there you have it. And you've got this beautiful sticker sheet. Very nice. So we go to the cabin often for weekends. So I might end up using one of these trip weeks for just the cabin and maybe just changing the dates so that, you know, it's not a whole week every time. Maybe I'm not going to document every single day every time, but I do want to document lovely memories. All right. Next, we have this baby tracker. So as I said earlier, I'm pregnant. I'm expecting in about 4 months or so. I wish these didn't come wrapped in plastic. I'm someone who really likes to avoid plastic, but it is minimal. Bundle of Joy, beautiful in silver, baby tracker. So I'm very curious about this. I actually really didn't research this one at all. I just ordered it. So it looks like we've got a spot for a photo. That's cute because in the pregnancy one, there's also a spot for the photo at the very beginning, which I'm using for an ultrasound picture. So this will be a photo of the actual baby. All right, so we've got birth story, everyone who was there, what it was like. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'll be filling this out. Wow. All right, so this is similar to the pregnancy journal. There are questions for doctor and answers. We've got 2 pages of that. I'm sure I'll have so many questions. I don't have any other children, and this is a whole new adventure for my partner and I. Doctor information, doctor visits. So we've got 3 per page, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. I guess we're expecting to go to the doctor a lot, which makes sense when you have a newborn. All right, so this looks like daily feeding, changing, sleep, play, comments, and a time. Okay, so I'm imagining I might end up being so busy with the baby that I'm not sure if I'll be able to fill all of this out, really. There might be a use for it, like perhaps it's something that we're supposed to talk about when we go to the doctor, or perhaps if you have a babysitter, or like if my sister is watching the baby, then that'll be really useful. So let's see how many days there are of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, weekly wrap up. All right, so let's see how many weeks there are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool, so on the every weekly wrap up, we have the memories and milestones, which could have a photo, also space to write reflection. It looks like that is the majority of the planner. And here we have this beautiful sticker collection. You know, I might even paste memories and things over some of these pages if I don't actually end up using them for their purpose, but I don't really know. It's my first baby, so we will see. All right, so that's that. All right, next we have a gratitude journal. This one says, start each day with a grateful heart with beautiful rose gold. Go ahead and open that up. This is really pretty. These gratitude journals is actually what inspired me to order planners at the moment, even though I'm still, you know, I've got the ones that I'm using right now in my planner, but I really wanted to switch one out and start keeping a daily gratitude journal. I thought that would be really helpful. So, develop an attitude of gratitude. This is really cute. I absolutely love the flowers. One thing that I also like about this, because I've kept gratitude journals myself, but I like the little prompts, like small victories I had today, things I learned today. The fact that it has prompts, I think will help me think of each day in a fresh new way. I found that when I was keeping a gratitude journal, I'd be writing the similar things that I was grateful for every single day, which is nice to reaffirm that I am grateful for those things, but I think it's nice to also you can be grateful for the smallest details in life, and to be able to have a prompt that guides you to see things that you might not think about when you're writing a gratitude journal. That's one reason why I really wanted to get these. I also feel that they don't necessarily have to go in order. Like, you might find a prompt that feels really relevant to that day, and you can date it and go with that. So I'm planning to use it that way, perhaps out of order. Yeah, so we've got lots and lots of days. Oops, what's that? I saw a different type of page. 30-day reflection. Okay, I see. So I guess you have 30 days, and then you have a reflection, your favorite moments. ways you've grown, things you've learned, 30-day observations, and looking forward goals and intentions. What are you looking forward to, the next 30-day focus, and things to improve upon. So that's lovely. I think if I'm going out of order, then I'll probably stick within the 30 days, and I will try to do this every single day so that then I can have a 30-day reflection. So let's see how many of those we have. This would be number 2. Number 3. 4. 5. And 6. Yeah, so this has 6 months worth of gratitude. This is so beautiful and cute. And then 6-month reflection, favorite moments, learned, grown, observations, and for the next 6 months. Nice, another looking forward, so very cool. So that's a good time. I'm gonna pull out the other gratitude planner. I actually got 2 of them. There are 2 different versions, and I knew I'd be using it every day. And then also I was inspired to get 8 planners because of the 4 planner discount. And this one's really beautiful and purple. There's so many beautiful reasons to be happy. Oh, this is edition 2. So I'm imagining that these will have a similar layout. So one thing that I'm seeing different is that you actually have a blank spot here, which is pretty fun, that on that day you could choose something specific to that day and be creative and write your own prompt. I really like that, actually. As much as I said I like being guided to something, there might be something I also especially want to talk about. Yeah. So this looks the same to me. I think we can pull out the other one and double check the reflection, see if anything's changed. Favorite moments, learned, grown, observations, goals, intentions, forward, focus, improve upon. Yeah, so it's the same. So if you like the system, then you can get another one with different prompts and go from there. And I wouldn't mind getting the same journal and filling it out because every time it would be different as well. Yep, and same thing here. We look forward to the next 6 months. Beautiful. Ah, and here are the stickers. I'm not sure if I showed the stickers in the other one. Let me pull them out. Yeah, so this is edition 1, this is edition 2. The stickers look really beautiful. Both of them look really cute, and they're different styles that go with the planners. Nice. I appreciate that about the Erin Condren planners. Sometimes I get overwhelmed if I have a bunch of stickers on my own. And I don't want to be wasteful with stickers, but I appreciate the small sheets that come with these. All right, next up we have the weekly intentions and goals. I just thought this design looked so beautiful. This design is totally my style. Weekly intentions and goals. Nice. So it looks like we have reading here about how to use it. What's an intention? What's a goal? I like this a lot. I like the idea of separating them. So we've got reflection pages. Checking in, habits that work for me, routines that work for me, accountability that works for me, affirmations that work for me. I really appreciate this because it's different for everyone, and I'm always on a journey of discovering what works really well for me. It seems like this is a great pairing with the self-care journal because it also asks similar questions about like what works for you. We also have self-care that works for me, support systems that work for me, practices that work for me, and other things that work for me. Then letting go, beliefs I'm letting go, routines I'm letting go, stories I'm letting go, other things I'm letting go. That seems really useful. So that's all at the very beginning of the planner before you start your journey. And we've got 2 dot grid pages to be brainstorms. Intentions and goals, brainstorm. Time to look ahead and dream big. Nice. We've actually got 4 pages of this. This is beautiful. This reminds me, I'm also a big fan of the Passion Planner, and this reminds me of at the beginning of the year, and actually every 6 months in those planners, brainstorming everything that you wish for, but I kind of like how more open-ended this one is. I like both structure and opportunity for creativity. Getting clarity. Intentions I want to focus on, goals I want to focus on. So it looks to me like after you spend this time being creative and open and brainstorming, that you can then organize it into lists or a more focused plan. Intention focus. So for each intention, you have the intention, what it means to you, why is it important to you, and what putting this intention into action looks like. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 intention focuses. Then we've got a goal focus. We've got the goal. Is it short-term, long-term, or other? And you can write it in. Why is this goal important to me? What putting this goal into action looks like. Start date, finish date. And then you put your started on and finished on, so you follow up with it. Important dates and milestones. I like this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 intentions and 6 goals, it looks like, that you can fill that out and focus on. So then we've got the month. What intentions are you focusing on? What goals are you focusing on? Weekly check-ins. For each one, it looks like we have, 4 for each, but these also seem open-ended. I'm sure you could use it for more than for more than 4 intentions or goals. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 5 weeks and then a monthly wrap-up. What following my intentions look like, progress I made, what I learned, what I'm proud of, what I want to keep working on. All right, so that is 1 month. Let's see how many months we have. 2. Oops. 3. So 3 months in here if you use it every week. And of course, if there are 5 weeks per month, you might have some extra weeks in there. This is beautiful. Celebrating you, my accomplishments, what I've learned, what I'm proud of, what I'm capable of, what I'm grateful for. Looking ahead, intentions I want to keep, goals I'm still working on, adjusting, adding, and some reflection pages. This seems really nice. It's not that long of a time frame, but I guess it's more than like the self-care journal is 7 weeks. So you could think of this for each season if you used it all the time. And we've got beautiful stickers. Again, I really love the design of this Petite planner. All right, next I have here the wellness log. This also looks like a rose gold text on it, which is really beautiful. I was thinking that the wellness log would be especially useful after I have the baby, getting back in shape. Although so far I've only gained 10 pounds in this pregnancy. But it's not all about losing weight. I've also been very active in taking care of myself during this pregnancy. Which is a reminder that I should do my bar class today, that I'm planning to do a prenatal bar class. Anyway, so we've got passion and purpose give you progress, wellness log. So I'm looking at this one for the future. Starting point, so looks like you can have a photo, date, and weight. So this kind of seems focused on your size and measuring chest, bicep, thigh, waist, hips. So it's very detailed. I'm sure you could just fill out exactly, you know, what you're planning to. I don't actually weigh myself at home, but I'm thinking that after I give birth to the baby, I'll be going to the doctor way more often. And every time I go, I find out my weight. That's what I've been doing in the pregnancy planner right now. So again, this would be really good for me to do after the baby's born. Wellness goals. And every week we've got your activity for each day. You have your habits, which includes water intake, steps, and hours slept. All those are important. I need to start tracking my steps somehow. I don't do that, but I do take walks. And then you can also track your meals. So I probably wouldn't do both this and the meal planner at the same time. I'd probably use this for a meal planner. Yep. So let's count how many weeks we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you've got monthly progress. So it's a similar format to the one we just looked at, where it's 5 months or 5 weeks, and that makes up a month. So then you check back in another spot for photo, wellness goals, accomplishments, goal progress, plans for next month, and it looks like little inspirational tips at the end of each month. So here's month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, month 6. So this planner contains 6 months worth of planning and tracking your health. And then we have reflection pages. And these beautiful stickers. All right, so now we have the wedding planner, which I ordered. Very excited. My partner and I are not actually married at the moment. The baby's coming first, so we're planning to get married after the baby. We don't have a date set yet or plan exactly because we're also in the time of like coronavirus and quarantine at the moment, and so a lot of plans are up in the air. But I am excited at the prospect that we will get married after the baby's born. So I went ahead and ordered this for fun and for inspiration. So let's see what it has. Ever After. This one's really lovely, very lightly. You can see this beautiful dark design of flowers and this gold writing. All right. I love these planners with these designs. They're so beautiful, and inspirational quotes. We've got reflections. We've got some wedding tips, getting started, colors, styles, and themes, wedding must-haves, 14 to 9 months before. So, I mean, I could perhaps even start planning some of this now, even though we don't exactly have a date. But basically, you've got a checklist and you've got a reflection page. And then you've got an 8 to 6 months before checklist and reflection page. 6 to 4 months. I'm glad I got this now, way ahead of time actually. 4 to 2 months. 1 month before. Week of the wedding. Checklist and reflection. Wedding party, name, address, measurements, all of that. Writing your vows. Guest list. Budget. Oh, this is a list, it looks like, for photos of what you want to get photos of and other thoughts and ideas. I'm not sure how traditional our wedding is actually going to be, but I'll use this for what I can and be creative in also ways that make sense for me. A music list and a few of our favorites. So maybe here you write down music you love and then plan it out. My partner is a classical musician, so I'm sure a lot of his friends will be contributing to this, and it might actually be his plan, not mine. Flowers. All lovely, and it has a flower suggestion. Cakes. So it's also informative and cute. Drinks. Menu. Notes from tasting. Vendor contact list. Seating arrangements. Basically anything you could need. Gift log, and then once you send the thank you card, I'm all about sending those thank you cards. I'm gonna need this for the baby shower too. Gifts to give. A plan for the actual day. Honeymoon travel plan, looks like. Thank you notes. And then we've got dot grids. The rest of it are dot grids. So that's a good, I'm gonna say third. Good third of this book are dot grids. So like I was saying earlier, I think this will be really creative. We could even put photos in here, but this is good because I can use this for stuff that's more specific to us and what we want to do. And here are stickers. These seem to be very useful stickers, like a lot of blank spaces to write in things. This is really cute. I'm happy I got this, even during these uncertain times when it's hard to make plans. I'm really glad that I did get this one. Lastly, we have the Love Grows Planner. It's actually got a similar format to the Ever After one, it looks like. It's in rose gold. Moments to remember. Really cute. Alright, so we've got spots for photos or drawings and spots for writing. So this is nice. I hadn't actually found a walkthrough for this one before. Reflection pages. Seems like this planner is really nice for memories. It could be sort of like a photo album. I think this will be important for me, like when the baby is here and we're starting our family. So it looks like we've got pages with these spots sectioned out. We've also got reflection pages, lined pages, and we've got blank pages. And let's see, it might just be this pattern for the rest of the book, which is really nice. Yeah. I think this is really lovely, and it's gonna be a good thing to have and good thing to keep memories in. Nice. And then we end with more blank pages. And it looks to me like these stickers are pretty specific to weddings. Which is fine, you know, it makes sense that this kind of comes with the Ever After, that they have a similar beautiful design. But you could use this for any other, like, I I really like this layout. I might be using this more so for the first years of the baby than I use the baby tracker planner. I'm just not sure. I think I love that the pregnancy planner has a lot of spots for memories and for reflecting and writing down stories. And I think I was wishing that the baby planner, let me get it out, was more that way. Although this might be extremely useful, and I just don't know yet how useful this will be. So I could perhaps do an update. Anyway, I'm glad that I also have this one to put memories and photos in. So that's it. Those are my 8 new Petite planners. I hope you enjoyed the detailed walkthrough. I always am looking for reviews where I can actually find out the number of weeks and what's in them before purchase. Oops, here's this one. And there you have it. Really lovely. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful time. And I know things are so crazy in the world right now, so focusing on positivity and mindfulness and looking at each day with gratitude has been very important to me, and I think that this happy mail I got for myself will be good as part of it. So thank you so much for watching, and can't wait to see you next time. Bye!